My beloved child, before you continue with anything else, pause for a moment and give me your full attention. Do not rush past these words or assume you can return to them later. This is not just another message appearing in the middle of your day. There is purpose in this moment, and there is a reason your heart has been drawn here. Heaven is calling you with urgency, not to fill you with fear, but to awaken your spirit. This invitation is for today, not tomorrow, not when life feels less busy. Right now, perhaps you have been longing for direction. Maybe you have asked me again and again for a sign, wondering if I still hear your prayers. There have been moments when the silence felt overwhelming, when your heart questioned whether your cries had reached me at all. You searched for answers, hoping something would finally bring clarity, yet many paths only left you more uncertain. But even in those quiet seasons, I never turned away from you. I was watching over every step you took. I was preparing what you could not yet see. Nothing about your journey has escaped my notice. Beloved, you are not reading these words by coincidence. Out of countless voices competing for your attention, something stirred within you and invited you to stop. That gentle pull was not random. It was my spirit reminding you that I am still speaking. I know the burdens you have been carrying in silence. I know the worries that visit your mind long after everyone else has gone to sleep. I know the disappointments you hide behind a smile and the questions you've been afraid to ask because you feared there would be no answer. I have heard every silent prayer and seen every tear that no one else noticed. I have remained beside you through every lonely moment. When you felt forgotten, I stayed close. When your strength seemed to disappear, my hand continued to hold you. Even when you could not sense my presence, I never abandoned you. There are moments in life that quietly change everything. A single truth can bring freedom. One word of wisdom can prevent years of regret. One moment of surrender can open the door to a brand new season. My child, you may be standing at the edge of such a moment right now. Do not allow distraction to steal what I desire to place in your heart today. If you listen carefully, you will begin to understand that the delays were never evidence of my absence. They were part of my preparation. What seemed like silence was often my protection, and what looked like closed doors were acts of my love leading you towards something better. Before you take your next step, I want to strengthen your heart. Before fear convinces you to retreat, I want to remind you that I am walking ahead of you. Before a new chapter unfolds, I want to fill your spirit with peace that cannot be shaken by circumstances. So remain here with me for a little while longer. Quiet the noise around you. Let your anxious thoughts settle, and allow my voice to become clearer than every fear competing for your attention. This invitation is deeply personal. I know your name. I know your story. I know every battle you have fought in secret. And I know the dreams you still carry inside your heart. You have been trying to stay strong for so long. You have carried responsibilities that left your soul weary. Many people see your smile, but few understand the weight you carry when you are alone. Yet nothing about your struggle is hidden from me. I see the pressure you place upon yourself. I see the nights when your thoughts refuse to rest. I see the quiet exhaustion that words cannot fully describe. And today I want you to remember something you may have forgotten. You were never created to carry every burden by yourself. Come closer to me. Lay your worries at my feet. Release the fears that have stolen your peace. Let my presence refresh the parts of your heart that have grown tired from trying to hold everything together. I am not calling you because I wish to condemn you. I am calling you because I love you. I want to restore your strength, renew your hope, and remind you that your future is still safely held in my hands. Trust me once again. Breathe deeply. Be still. I am closer than you realize, and I am already working in ways you cannot yet see. Before you do anything else, my child, listen. Do not brush this aside. Do not tell yourself you'll come back later. Do not let this moment pass as just another message among thousands. There's an urgency surrounding this moment that you cannot yet see, and that is why I am calling for your attention now. This is an urgent call from heaven. Tomorrow, not next week. Ow! You may have been waiting for a sign, asking for guidance, praying for clarity, wondering if I still hear you. You may have felt as though your prayers disappeared into silence. You may have searched for answers in places that only left you more confused. And when you were questioning, waiting, hoping, and hurting, I was still watching over you. I was still preparing this moment. Beloved, your eyes did not land here by chance. Out of every video, every distraction, every voice competing for your attention, something calls you to stop here. Something calls your heart to pause. Something inside your spirit recognizes that these words carry a weight unlike the others. That feeling is not accidental. I know the burden you have been carrying. I know the thoughts that keep you awake when no one else is around. I know the disappointments you try to hide behind a brave face. I know the questions you have never spoken aloud because you feared there would be no answer. I have heard them all. I have been near through every lonely moment, every silent tear, every prayer whispered into the darkness. And that is why this call cannot be ignored. There are moments in life when a person receives information that changes everything. A warning that prevents a mistake. A truth that brings freedom. A direction that reveals the path forward. Child, you may be standing closer to one of those moments than you realize. If you leave now, you may miss what your heart has been asking me for. You may walk away before hearing the very thing that could bring understanding to your confusion, peace to your anxiety, or confirmation to your deepest prayers. But if you stay, if you listen with an open heart, you may begin to understand why your spirit has felt restless. You may discover that I have been speaking in ways you did not recognize. You may see that what seemed like